Life often brings us encounters with a wide range of people, each influencing our journey in unique ways. While some enrich our lives with positivity and love, others may bring turmoil and despair, acting as catalysts for personal growth or warning signals for us to heed. Here we delve into the signs that someone in your life might be a negative influence, potentially sent by darker forces to derail your spiritual path. 1. Disguised malice. Imagine meeting someone who seems perfect on the surface, radiating charm and grace. They say all the right things and make you feel special. Yet, beneath this facade lies a heart of deceit and malice. This person is a master of disguise, using their charisma to mask their true intentions. They might initially present themselves as a savior or a confidant, but soon their true nature begins to emerge. Their charm is their weapon. By cloaking their ill intentions in kindness, they gain your trust. They may subtly manipulate situations, always ensuring they come out on top, often at your expense. It's essential to look beyond the surface and recognize these deceptive traits, understanding that not all who seem good have your best interests at heart. As you peel back the layers, the true face of deceit is revealed. They might start with small lies, gradually escalating to more significant deceptions. Their actions become increasingly self-serving, prioritizing their gain over your well-being. It's a gradual process that can be difficult to spot until you are deeply entangled in their web of lies. To protect yourself, develop a keen sense of discernment. Pay attention to inconsistencies in their stories and actions. Trust your intuition when something feels off. Only then you can avoid falling victim to their disguised malice. 2. Isolation tactics. One day you might notice that your world has shrunk. This person, once a new and exciting addition to your life, has slowly started pulling you away from your loved ones. They sow seeds of doubt about your friends and family, convincing you that they are the only one who truly understands you. Their aim is to isolate you, making you solely dependent on them. Isolation is a powerful tool. By cutting you off from other sources of support and perspective, they can control the narrative and ensure their influence over you grows. It becomes crucial to maintain your connections with those who genuinely care for you, resisting the pull towards isolation. They may use guilt or manipulation to keep you from seeing the people who matter most, creating a sense of loneliness and dependence on them. The effects of isolation can be profound. You may start to feel disconnected from your support network, leaving you vulnerable and more susceptible to their control. This person thrives on your dependence, knowing that with fewer outside influences, you are more likely to bend to their will. It's a gradual process that can lead to emotional and psychological captivity. To counteract isolation tactics, actively seek out and maintain relationships with trusted friends and family. Share your experiences and feelings with them, and listen to their perspectives. Building a strong support system outside of the manipulative influence will help you regain your sense of independence and clarity. 3. Emotional vampirism. You might have experienced days where you feel inexplicably drained after spending time with someone. This person disregards your feelings and seems to feed off your emotional energy. They are emotional vampires, thriving on the vitality they drain from those around them. Their manipulative and exploitative behavior leaves you feeling depleted and used. Emotional vampires often use guilt, pity, or intimidation to achieve their goals, showing little regard for your well-being. They create a cycle of emotional highs and lows, keeping you off balance and easier to manipulate. Recognizing this draining pattern is the first step towards reclaiming your energy and peace. They thrive on creating chaos and drama, ensuring that you remain emotionally invested and distracted. Over time, the toll of emotional vampirism becomes evident. You may start to feel chronically fatigued, anxious, or even depressed. Your emotional reserves are constantly being depleted, making it difficult to find joy and motivation in other aspects of life. This perpetual state of exhaustion can have serious consequences for your mental and physical health. To protect yourself from emotional vampires, it's essential to establish and enforce clear boundaries. Limit your interactions with them and prioritize self-care activities that help replenish your emotional energy. Surround yourself with positive, supportive individuals who uplift and energize you. 4. Constant negativity and criticism. Consider someone who is perpetually negative, always finding faults and criticizing those around them. Their pessimism is pervasive, undermining your confidence and self-worth. This constant barrage of negativity can slowly erode your spirit, making you question your abilities and value. They are quick to point out flaws and rarely offer constructive feedback, focusing solely on tearing you down. Such individuals maintain control by keeping you in a state of self-doubt and dependence. It's vital to establish firm boundaries with them, limiting your exposure to their harmful influence. Their negative outlook can be contagious, spreading doubt and insecurity among those they interact with. It's important to recognize that their criticism is more a reflection of their own insecurities than your worth. Living with constant negativity can have profound effects on your mental health. Over time, you may start to internalize their criticism, believing that you are not capable or worthy of success and happiness. This can lead to a cycle of self-sabotage, where you unconsciously undermine your own efforts to avoid further criticism. To combat constant negativity, actively seek out and surround yourself with positive influences. Engage in activities that boost your self-esteem and reinforce your worth. 5. Spiritual and mental drainage. Some people seem to thrive on negativity, leaving you spiritually and mentally exhausted after every interaction. They may not always be overtly malicious, but their presence is draining. Over time, you find your spiritual energy sapped, your mental clarity clouded by their constant drama and turmoil. These individuals may bring a sense of heaviness and despair wherever they go. Setting boundaries with these individuals is crucial for preserving your mental and spiritual health. Seek out positive influences that uplift and inspire you, helping to replenish your energy and maintain your spiritual balance. Engaging in practices that nourish your soul, such as meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature, can help counteract their draining effect. The impact of spiritual and mental drainage can manifest in various ways. You may find it difficult to focus, experience increased anxiety or depression, or feel a sense of hopelessness. These feelings can hinder your ability to connect with your higher self and pursue your spiritual path with clarity and purpose. To protect yourself from spiritual and mental drainage, prioritize self-care and self-compassion. Recognize the signs of burnout and take proactive steps to restore your energy. 6. Encouragement of sinful behaviors. Imagine a person who consistently encourages you to indulge in behaviors that go against your values and beliefs. They might persuade you to compromise your integrity, leading you astray from your spiritual path. Their influence is insidious, subtly guiding you towards actions that harm your soul. They may appeal to your desires and weaknesses, making it difficult to resist their temptations. Such individuals often mask their intentions under the guise of friendship or fun. They might dismiss your concerns, convincing you that there is no harm in indulging just this once. However, these seemingly small compromises can accumulate, leading you further away from your values and spiritual goals. It's important to stay true to your beliefs and resist the urge to compromise for the sake of their approval or companionship. The consequences of engaging in sinful behaviors can be far-reaching. Not only can it damage your spiritual well-being, but it can also strain your relationships, harm your reputation, and lead to feelings of guilt and regret. It's essential to recognize when someone is leading you down a harmful path and take steps to realign with your true values. To protect yourself, cultivate a strong sense of self-awareness and integrity. Reflect regularly on your actions and decisions, ensuring they align with your core values. 7. Sowing seeds of doubt. Picture someone who continually challenges your beliefs and undermines your faith. They use subtle tactics to erode your confidence, planting seeds of doubt that grow over time. Their aim is to lead you away from spiritual enlightenment, keeping you in a state of confusion and uncertainty. These individuals may question your decisions, beliefs, and values, making you second-guess yourself. These seeds of doubt can be powerful, slowly chipping away at your faith and self-assurance. Their subtle remarks and probing questions are designed to create uncertainty, causing you to lose trust in your own judgment. Over time, you may start to internalize their doubts, leading to a weakened sense of self and a disrupted spiritual journey. The effects of doubt can be far-reaching. You may find yourself struggling to make decisions, feeling paralyzed by uncertainty. Your faith may waver, and you might start to question your spiritual practices and beliefs. This erosion of confidence can prevent you from fully embracing your spiritual path and achieving personal growth. Recognizing this tactic allows you to reaffirm your beliefs and seek out positive reinforcements that strengthen your spiritual resolve. 8. Cycle of love bombing and devaluation. You may have encountered someone who initially showers you with affection and grand gestures, making you feel incredibly special. However, this phase is often followed by a period of devaluation where they undermine and belittle you. This cycle of love bombing and devaluation is a common tactic of emotional manipulation and control. It creates a roller coaster of emotions, leaving you constantly seeking their approval. Recognizing this pattern is essential for protecting yourself from abuse. By understanding the cycle, you can break free from its grip, seeking healthier and more stable relationships that honor your worth and dignity. The initial phase of love bombing is designed to hook you emotionally, making you feel cherished and valued. This creates a sense of dependency, making the subsequent devaluation phase even more painful and confusing. The devaluation phase often involves criticism, withdrawal of affection, and subtle or overt belittling. This creates a dynamic where you are constantly striving to regain their approval and affection, often at the cost of your self-esteem and well-being. The cycle can be incredibly damaging, leaving you feeling unworthy and insecure. To break free from this cycle, it's crucial to recognize the signs early on and establish firm boundaries. Prioritize relationships that are based on mutual respect and genuine affection. Seek support from trusted friends, family, or a therapist to help navigate and recover from the emotional manipulation. By valuing yourself and refusing to tolerate abusive behavior, you can cultivate healthy, supportive connections. In the journey of life, it is vital to be vigilant about the influences around us. Recognizing these signs can help you protect your spiritual path, ensuring that those who walk with you are allies in your growth and not obstacles to your enlightenment. Trust your instincts and surround yourself with positive influences that nurture your soul and uplift your spirit.